Hi, my name's Grant Collier, studio head of Infinity Ward, makers of Call of Duty 1 and 2, and now Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. With Treyarch making Call of Duty 3, that's allowed us to focus on Call of Duty 4, which we've been developing ever since the ship of Call of Duty 2, and we're very excited with the lengths that we've gone to with the technology and just the realism and the things that we've been able to improve upon the immersion of the game. So we're very excited about Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. With the success of Call of Duty 2, Activision just said, hey, you know what, you guys can do whatever the heck you want to. So this is the game that we wanted to do for quite some time, and we've finally been able to do it. We've been working on it for 18 months, and it is looking spectacular. With Call of Duty games, we put the player in the shoes of the soldier. We want them to be experiencing combat from the perspective of the soldier on the battlefield. And we've done a lot to actually enhance that throughout the development of the franchise itself. We have depth of field so that when you're aiming down the sight, targeting at an enemy, you can see the enemy very crisply, but everything in your periphery is a little bit blurry. Hopefully players won't even notice it. It'll just feel natural. Also, the human eye can pick up movement in darkness. You have the low-intensity light that will refract around an object. Like, let's say you're out camping and you see someone running in the woods. You notice there's something out there. You might not know specifically what it is, but you can actually understand that there's movement out there. So what we've done is we've created what we call rim lighting, which is a faint halo around the characters that will be in the darkness. This is also allows us to hopefully prevent folks from needing to crank the gamma up in the nighttime levels. We really want to set a mood by having night in our game and darkness, interiors and the like. And if the player can see the enemies and actually be able to engage them, it's a lot better that they can do that versus ruining the mood by cranking up that gamma. One of the things that we're very proud of is the self-shadowing that the characters do. Not only do they create detailed shadows, there's no more blobs on walls. You will see actual equipment from the characters that are causing shadows, but the characters themselves will cause shadows on their bodies. You'll see a light source here. Character's arm will be here. Their arm will cause a shadow. The folds in their clothing will cause shadows, and it just really adds to the realism of the characters, and it just makes them really pop out and believable. Yeah, Infinity Ward will be doing downloadable content on the Xbox 360. Even actually in multiplayer, there are various unlockables that you can get as you become more experienced. There's a persistent stat tracking and a persistent experience point system. So at the high end, players will be able to unlock special gamer tags, different skins for their characters, textures for their characters, textures for their weapons, and new ranks that they'll have. So when you're playing Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare and you see some guy labeled Lieutenant General and some Hermit camo, you know that he's probably a real badass. When this game ships will be 2 years of very talented guys working to make the best Modern Warfare game out there. Very excited. You got to pick it up.